It's Thursday, May 22nd, back out in the shop working on these music stands. It's been a week or so since I gave you an update and show you what I've been working on in the meantime. Been working on the center posts for the three stands. So I've got one of them taken apart here. I'll show you how it functions and how I made it. First of all, I'm going to show you this center mounting pin. This is designed to fit inside the wooden post, and once it's all secured, this then goes through this brass hole, sets inside the base, and then gets tightened from the bottom with a washer and a nut. And when the post is tightened onto here, everything is nice and secure. Now I'll show you how I made this particular piece. This is a piece of hex aluminum with this hole is a tapped hole for a threaded rod, 1/4 for those of you that are into the real dimensions. It's a 1/4 hole, and it's mounted to this 3/8/16 rod. And you can see I've got a secured pin so this won't ever come apart. Now the way this goes together is that you put this into the bottom like this, and then you align it up till you see that hole, and then you put your pin in. Make sure, yes, I've got this end with a little slot so I can end up tightening it with a screwdriver. But you put that through, tighten it up, and that's the main way that this is secured. Now this rod is not going to actually be secured to the wood itself, because over time the wood could subtly deform. So I've made these brass plugs, one because they're a little harder, even though they are brass and it's a softer metal, it's harder than the wood. And then the brass plugs will also cover up the holes and give it something a little more attractive to look at. Now this plug is solid because there's no need to see through it from this side. So just put that one in there. And the other one though is got a hole all the way through it. That's so that you can do your final adjustment with this screwdriver. And so that all goes together like that, so it's nice and tight. And once it's all together, like I showed you before, you can put it through there and tighten it up. So when it's all tight together, it's a nice fit and secures everything together. Now I'm going to show you what I've got done so far on the furthest one that's along. This one is all tightened together in the fashion that I showed you. And just to show you underneath, this one has a big brass washer. I'm probably not going to use something that large, but it will be something, something substantial that won't cut into the wooden plywood mounting plate on the bottom. But here's one that's all together now, ready to receive the center post. And I've got one mounted to my mock-up desk, which is right here. So this device goes right through here, slides on down, and now we have something that's starting to look like a music stand. This desk is fabricated out of bulky birch plywood. It is my mock-up. I may end up actually using this once it gets the nice finish on it. It's one uniform piece. You can see from the back though, you can still see all the adjustment features that I've showed you in previous videos with the 5 holes. And you just, pick the one that you want. Again, it's a little awkward with one hand and one camera in the camera, but set it to the one you want, and that's how the adjustment feature works. Now you've got these holes in this desk, and you say, well, what's that for? Well, the design is so that you can have a variety of different filler pieces to go in here. I've got 2 mock-ups here that are just some sapele veneer that will sit inside each opening. They're recessed to fill it in there. That one goes in here, and that one like that. So there's a variety of things you could do to to fill those up, I actually have some scripture passages that I plan on putting into these. One is from the Beatitudes, and I'll probably be mounting that into this one. But you could also have some artwork done. Anything that's specific to your particular case can be mounted into there. So that's what we've got going so far, these music stands that are taking place in the shop.